What's up, clanners? This is Ezeldog here, Red Hot Heat with a Red Hot replay, going back 2 wars to try to get this one before it slips away. I hope you all just enjoyed the guest replay that Gunn did for the actual most recent war. Really appreciate him doing that, and I love the style and the comments that he brought to the attacks, to the comments. I'm doing these sight unseen. I haven't had a chance to go back through these. I wasn't here for this war, but this one is supposed to be a good holo here at Town Hall 8. Yes, it is. We've got 26 hogs and 6 balloons. So here we go, getting the lure. Giant gets the lure. We're going to speed up here a little bit. Oh, it's poison. Okay. We've been seeing some poisonable troops here lately, even up at the Town Hall levels. I don't know if people are thinking around the game now, like you're not going to bring poison because it's no good, but poison is very good even against high HP troops like balloons and dragons because of the way it slows. So I think someone is always going to have a poison in there, even to slow down dragons, and so I don't think we should get to the point where we're putting wizards and witches back in the castles. So the hogs ran through and ran the base, and they did hit a double bomb there, but the balloons are coming in on the back, and that's pretty much all it took. Extra hogs, extra balloons. I like the creativity from Predator. Looking at how he overwhelmed it, I think maybe he could have done the base without the balloons, but this is the thought process we're looking for, and we'll just let this linger here with the 3 stars like Gunn likes, so we can gaze upon that. So good job, Predator, going for the unique attack. Let's see, I got word here that Jacob's attacks were good. Gunn told me in the chat, so we'll go with the higher of the 2, assuming that one is more challenging. Not always the case. Okay, so the hog lure, nice. It seems like we're having trouble getting the hogs into those gaps. And I think the difference here, if you notice, those gaps are lined up with the cracks between those storages and collectors. If you're building your base to protect your gaps, I think what you want to do is put your storage or collector dead in front of that gap, which will force the hog to kind of veer around it and end up in front of the defense instead of right in the middle. So I think the reason why Jacob was able to get this, and it was good, is because the space between, I'll just show you what I mean, exactly, the space between the collector and the storage let the hog shoot the gap. Okay, so now here come, go back to single, wave of hogs here to support the wizards and keep them up. We've already found 2 bombs. Chances are one of them is, the other one is down there, but he covers this spot, and there it was. There was the 3rd one. So there was no double bomb set in this base, and therefore it should be an easy hog if you just do your heals right, keep them up, and drop your cleanup troops, which he did. And he still has his Barb King. Jacob got props in the Gunn video for doing the dragon kill using only barbs and wizards and not the Suicide King, which I think was a great point. I think you can do the king lure or the king distract on the dragon and still keep the king up, but it is much harder. And if you end up with a king on a sliver and he takes a couple shots, then he won't be there for you in cleanup like on this base. All right, so great job, Jacob. Another nice demonstration. There it is. Okay, moving on. Dare, let's see if this was, let's check it real quick, see if it was a Town Hall 9. It was. Okay, so we'll watch the Town Hall 9 attack here with the hogs. Town Hall 9 versus Town Hall 9. We've got the golem push is just going right in. No lure. I'm not sure what the hogs are for, except maybe to speed it up, or maybe that was a mistake. But we're going right in. And here's where you can make a decision about poisoning this dragon and balloon in order to slow it down, or saving the poison for skeleton traps. If the base is scouted, that obviously can help you make that decision. I'm not sure which one is right. I think it depends on how far out your kill squad is and if they're able to handle those troops very easily. Dare should have waited, I think, for the hogs until this Archer Queen went down. It's possible that the heroes would have drifted back over, but maybe not. And here we are just running right past them. So there's those skeleton traps. Hopefully we see a poison. There it is. And we've discussed this. You can't wait all raid for the skeletons to converge. Better to get some. And it was nice how, in both of these cases, the hogs split and take out the double bombs just very conveniently. It looks like they're mostly down, but there is one heel left, and that's going to come in real handy when these hogs go back down to those quad Teslas. And I'm going to zoom in here on exactly what Gunn was talking about, this heart-shaped base space. That's where the quad Teslas are going to be. So come on, where's that heel? Put that heel down. Little late, but okay, still got it. On one of Gunn's last replays, he saw that heart shape around the clan castle. So that's still a dead giveaway. And like with the poison, I think things are what they seem. Not too many people are trying to think around the problem and say, oh, I know people are bringing poison and they want it for the skeletons, therefore I'll put witches in and make sure the clan castle, make sure they use their poison. No, it's all pretty simple for the most part. And you can play it that way unless you have additional information on the cleanup. So nice attack there, Dare. 2-star, 2-star. We're going to go, let's see, Goku, James. I heard these were good. And then, oh, that was probably a Town Hall 9. Okay, so we'll do Goku and James and wrap it up. So here we are coming in with Hogs and some back-end loons by Goku. I assume they're going to be back-end. So let's see how this shakes down. We got, okay, we're 7 minutes in. Plenty of time to show these last two videos. Looks like, okay, the loons are front end. So it looks like what we're doing here is cleaning out a compartment to help path the hogs. Oh, I see. There's gaps right on each side of those defenses that are prime double bomb spots. So whether it's known or unknown, I don't know if this was a cleanup attack, you eliminate the hogs from having to go there. That was one of the original points of some early holo type attacks. It wasn't destroy the base with hogs and clean up with loons, although that does happen when you have those core air defenses. It was often about using the balloons to break the hog ring or to keep the hogs from going into a bomb area. And so Goku is bringing that back old school. So you see now those hogs are not going to go left because they have no reason to travel that way. And if the bombs are there, then they are now useless. So a one heel on this side where the two Teslas are. And again, those little single spots, it makes you think Tesla. We have seen some bases where, you know, those are like decoys, but you just get that on cleanup. Definitely on the first attack, just assume that the Teslas are where they look like they're going to be. Perhaps this was a cleanup because up there in the top, those two bomb spots, he just ran his hogs right in with no worry. Interesting rage of the hogs. I don't know if that was something that was meant for the kill squad and didn't end up being needed. So he just uses it to propel the hogs forward. The poison, a little late, but got it when the skeletons converged, and now we're good. The hogs are up. The defenses are eliminated. They're going to take down the king. They're on the town hall. Nice split. Queen is up top, and they're going to clean the base. A few barbs helping out there, here and there. See if those barbs do anything useful before the end of the raid. Oh, there was one of those bombs. There's the other two. So we know where the third one is. All right, great job, Goku. Goku has a knack of sniffing these things out on first attacks, but it may have been the cleanup. Either way, he did the exact right thing. Okay, James is still coming in here with the Lavaloon. I think he's gotten his level 5 hogs, but he's learned Lavaloon first, so it's nice to keep using that. I'm going to definitely want to check out the first time. Maybe he already has and I missed it, but when he starts to get his 3 stars with the hog attacks as well, that's going to be a real turning point, and then he has both options. So we're going in here with the queen jumping in, and the patience on the Barb King is something you see in a lot of pro videos. Not putting the Barb King out front too far to take damage from weapons and traps and CC troops, because you want him at full health to make sure that he makes it to the queen, and he does. So now, looks like he's using the ability of the king, I guess, to stay up, and he's got that poison on there, probably wanting to kill some pups, but it doesn't look like the hound is going to go down in time for the poison to kill any pups. But the archer queen is there, presumably she'll kill the pups. The lava hound just can't do anything to the king and to the golem. And now the balloons are coming in and raging up to the first air defense, and he's got his other hound waiting. So now as the attack is rotating to the side, he's sending the next hound and the next wave of balloons. So maybe it would have been better to have the poison here, but his hounds are popping and taking care of those air skeletons, so it's no problem. All the hounds are down, and there's still one air defense, but there's a whole clump of balloons and a rage spell left So that air defense is not going to be a problem. I think all the hounds are down. But plenty of them live to scatter pups around the sides, and oh, there's the enemy hound, finally went down. But the queen is able to just pick those off real quick, and the balloons and the pups clean up the base. And even the archer queen pretty much survives the entire time as pups are continuing to get distracted by golemites. Alright, so beautiful attack there by James. I'm not sure what happened on this war and why it was a draw, because we did have a lot of good attacks. Let's see what was left on the table. Just some of these low ones, I guess, needed to be cleaned up and weren't. You know, they failed on us, and they got some 3 stars up top. Hard to say, but we still pulled it out for the draw, and there's not adding any red to the warlock, so that's pretty much the goal. And I hope we're going to also see a lot more videos from Gunn here with his style of replays. But for now, this is Ezeldog with installment 21, which really should be probably 20.5 because it's out of order. But thank you for watching.